hear it? The whisper in the wind. It brought you here to begin anew. What will you make of this new world? Will you claim the skies like those before you, or will you chart a better path? Even in this shattered world, a home can be made. Although broken, the land provides. Within the stories of your ancestors lies a path and a warning. You are not the first to seek answers. But will you reach them? Will you listen? Can you hear it? The wind remembers.
Well, hello everyone. And welcome to something new. This is Aloft, a game that we recently found. Sanity should be joining me shortly in this one. It's a survival game, but it's a bit light on the foot. Its main thing is that you can basically turn islands into ships, and you can fly from a floating island to floating island. And that's basically all that we know about it. We played it a little bit, it was okay, but yeah. Technically when you start, you come up here, you fix this bridge and you get out and learn your new blueprint. I really like that they added this light effect to important things that you basically need to catch. I came in here with my character that I played in single player a bit more. So I basically have my floaty thing. I can float around if I want to or fly out. I will wait for Serenity to join in, and then we can tackle this together for like an hour or two. We will try to see if we can make it work and showcase how this game is looking. Yesterday while I was playing it on Ultra, as I supposed to, with my super beast NASA computer, it was having issues, very serious performance issues. I saw FPS drops to the 50s and even below. So I had to take back from the graphics, and it's not because of my PC, it's because this game is unoptimized and has some issues. I'm running this on a high-end gaming PC and it has absolute frame drops and everything. After like about 2 hours, the game even started crashing for me because it has memory leaks all around. So it's not exactly the best product ever. There was still some value in it, and that's why we decided to give it a go and give it a try. Now give me a second, I actually see Serenity's marker above. Sharpening station. Oh, okay, so they did solve that one. You don't necessarily get the first blueprint here, but if you discover one, it just gives you one that you don't have yet. Okay, that's good to know. It has these stone pickaxe things, and we're playing it for a day and I haven't found any way to upgrade this. There's an upgrade station later on, but not even close to be there yet, or I don't know if I am. Whoa! And when you're coming in here the first time, you're supposed to see a gigantic flying creature. who I assume you can tame at one point, or at least do something with it. Let me fly up there, because I see Serenity is there. Boop! Oh, shit! Well, that didn't work. Give me a second to re-evaluate that. You can... the flying mechanic in this game is fairly okay. I have not seen too many problems with it. It needs a bit of a getting used to. But other than that, it is serviceable. All the characters look derpy. My character looks even derpier. If I'm engaging photo mode, you can take a look at the extra derpy face that we have and the crossed-eye characters that we had to suffer in this game. It's horrible. But hey, look at the bright side. It does have 2-person multiplayer. It is just the art style that I think is not particularly good. But that's just my opinion. Hairstyles were also very questionable. I know that they were trying to do their own thing, but it was not really something that I would be super into. Oh, dang it. And they even put me into a Windows folder when I'm pressing the camera picture instead of putting it into the designated Steam screenshot folder as any game supposed to. It does have this, the screenshot function for stream, as all stream games do. That they decided to do their own thing to put it in their other local astrolabe Aloft screenshots folder. They have a bunch of things that I don't particularly agree with or like. But if the FPS would remain fairly okay, I would not be too much of a complainer. This is the starter island, and I'm not sure if you should or could turn this into a ship. But yeah, in photo mode you can fly pretty far away. I think initially our goal is to find these. These are telling the story of the game very badly. And I have no idea what this is. This almost looks like a golden tree. Yeah, most of the island have these underbelly or like a dungeon under it. Well, not dungeon, that would imply that it has any lengths. This one doesn't. It is just kind of have things to explore in it. This is one of the island shapes, but there are many others. You see it in the distance, and that one there, that looks like a gigantic spaceship carrier. I'm not sure how far this photo mode camera would work, but let me see if I can get there. That was basically the one that I rescued and turned into a flyable ship. Hang on, hang on. I need to set my chat to live chat, because YouTube is an a-hole and they might not do it for me. I also pop it out so I can actually see it a bit closer to where my eye is. And I double check, yes, I'm on Discord in the invite only, which Serenity has access to, so whenever she comes, we will do our cooperative play in this. And we'll go from island to island, we discover them, we kind of cleanse them of the mushroom. I'm not particularly sure if that's how it was called, but I call it a mushroom. There are these anchor points that you can basically claim, and these give you flying technology, like technology for the for your island ship. And it's not loading in most of the things, but this is a corruption node, and how it works is that you need to smack the bowls until they explode, and then this one comes down and you smack the even bigger bowl. Hang on. My mouse was a bit tripping out. But yeah, this one goes out and then you slap the big bowl and then 2 other bowls grow out. You smack them again, and then you smack down the big bowl once again, and that's how it will get smacked. And after all the corruption on an island is taken care of, then you can basically take over the island, put a, well, not a ring on it, but a controller on it. And there are some controls on it, which I'm pretty sure we will get to at one point. And then you basically build sails on it, put things in it that make it float up and down, and rudders that will make it turn left and right. And that's how you can go from island to island. And you discover technologies like map room, and then you can mark specific islands where you want to go or have not visited. And the thing is that some islands have unstable ecosystems, like they are missing trees, missing certain plants, missing bugs, missing animals, missing birds, whatever. So you basically need to go from island to island and repair them by releasing bugs, planting plants that are not native in that environment, and that sort of stuff. It's basically save the world hippie bullshit in a game form. Nothing too offensive, you can't kill the animals as far as I know. All you cook is vegetarian food and similar abominations. You can make tea, and actually the crafting system in the game is not too bad. What it does is that it's basically encourage discovery. Hi there, Sanity. I'm just coming back to you. So the discovery system in this game is encouraging you to experiment with stuff. It marks in your inventory the items that you don't know yet. I'm not sure if with an existing character that will happen while we are playing, because I think I personally discovered this area here and the neighboring islands too. But if you have something in it that you haven't discovered yet, then it shows you as with a yellow dot, and you can put it in a research table, and basically you guess the ingredients, or basically you get some hints for it as well. So you can put like 2 wood in, and then it grays out, and you know it only needs 1 wood, and then you put it in, and then when everything is there that it needs to, you can learn a new recipe, and that's how you can unlock new things. And it's okay. It's a fine thing, and I kind of liked it in a way that you actually go from island to island to discover new recipes and new ingredients, and the new ingredients you can use to discover new recipes. The island flying itself is a bit clunky. It's kind of like driving a capital ship in Space Engineers, kind of. That's what I can relate it to, more or less. And when you do things, you can get recipes. Hang on. Here's another one that I can learn, and it will show me something that I haven't learned yet. Worm box. Okay. Why do I need a worm box? Is it like a chicken feeder or something? Hang on, there was another one here. I think maybe beyond the waterfall. I picked this one up too. Crystal window, new discovery, okay. Yeah, I did have windows, but I did not have the right windows. And you can also boost, that will basically boost you in the air, and you can use that as a momentum to fly up and down into places. There are buildings you can discover, and the discovery system in it, in terms of building pieces, is also interesting. You need to have a sketchbook and paper. And once you have a sketchbook and paper, you can, hang on, I might be able to show it that one too, because I do build a sketchbook in my solo playthrough. and this game don't know the concept of starting a new character. So if you have a sketchbook and you have charcoal, you can look at an object that you don't know yet, and you make a charcoal drawing of it, and boom, you discovered wooden table. What a game changer. And you can do the same with stump set. And this futon that Serenity wants me to draw her like one of those French girls. Yeah, so you look at it, and if you have charcoal, I already know that box. But if it is something that you don't know, like this angled window frame, wooden round frame, you can learn that one. I don't know the rounded turf roof, so I can also learn that one, but it only works if you have charcoal and the paper. Hang on for a second, I think I have a package coming. Sorry, be right back. Always the worst time, isn't it? Hmm. Give me a rewind. I'm putting myself back in the comfiest of positions. It sounds like a struggle, but it isn't. Alright, where were we? So basically sketching is the way to gain new parts. And these magical stones are the way to discover new recipes. And the first goal normally is to get up this mountain. I'm wondering if I should actually start a new character for this so you folks can see how the new character thingies work. This glowy thing is salt. I normally pick it up, but I have so many things of it that I don't think that it's necessary for the moment. And when you get up here, you learn about the kind of story of the game, and I could probably show you how. Oh no, I cannot, but it basically just show you different parts of it that it shows people worshipping the flying monkey with the gigantic fart. That's how I interpreted it, with lack of any narration. So that's basically your goal, to learn about how to make islands fly. And when you first come around, you get some quests. And one of them is to make a glider stand. And when you do your glider stand, you get access to this gliding thing. And you can move from island to island until you learn how to make sails and rudders and everything. They made it in a way that there's always something behind the waterfall, so that's good. I appreciate those games. Rope basket. Oh yeah, that's cool. We are normally looking for storage items, I mean storage spaces, because we have a lot of items to store. Some areas have hidden loot boxes as well, but I guess this one was not one of them. And later on when you craft this journal, it will show you that this is the healthy ecosystem. It has trees, flora, mushroom, animals and insects. It's a bit of simplistic approach to biodiversity, but hey, I'm not gonna drag them through the mud for it. It's a game. It's a relaxing game. That's what their aim was. So everything should be simple, non-offensive. I'm picking the small ones up because they are the ones that give you the seeds, and you later on need the seeds to do stuff. Serenity said she had a slight issue with... Ah wait, there's a smaller island on top of it. She had a slight issue with the picture being a bit blurry and low FPS because she plays on a slightly less endowed laptop than mine. You collect dirty water and you can basically boil it to make drinkable water, but the survival mechanics in this game are kind of not too harsh. You see that there's an icon for it here which says I'm supposed to drink, but it doesn't give me any debuffs if I don't, as far as I know. Wait, that was the vet. Okay, never mind. Then I don't know what the purpose of that is. Let me fly back in that direction and we take possession of that island that we were doing in single player. So Sanity had an issue with those mushroom thingies because they kind of cause a headache if it can be a low FPS, blurry. And the game, for some inexplicable reason, had a depth of field slider as well, so you could barely see anything by default. Not only it was low FPS and buggy and crashing and all that stuff, it also was headache inducing. But after some settings have been switched off, it's actually getting playable. And discovering new stuff and new islands is actually something that Oh, pigment pool, okay. That reminds us, we will have a painting session later on. Let me fly up there. I'm just accessing these stones. These are very important. These give you charcoal. These are the things that will help you sketch and learn new shapes. Hello there, Serenity.
Hello, I joined the wrong one.
Oh. Well, it's not the wrong one, just not the one I was on.
The other one.
Yeah, I didn't want it to bother the others who play Valheim without talk of another game. I'm currently flying towards that island that I was actually claiming in my single player because it looks like a mothership.
Okay.
And I try to cleanse it before you come and we can do a bit of a work on it. Yeah, so if you get in there, it all gets this yellowy, blurry thing, and some mushroom people will come. But this is basically the very basic version of this plant. It has multiple versions. You have to whack it once, and then the mushroom people will come. And they whack you.
Yeah,
You can go back
look at
and
an
forth
item
to
and
avoid
hold
that
still.
thing. Sorry, what was that?
Look at an item and just hold still. Well, I mean, when you're not dying from the mushroom people.
Hang on. That will take just a wee second.
It's caught up now. Yeah, when you get done vanquishing the weird mushroom heads. Yeah, look at something that's not moving and hold still. Yeah, your whole entire screen is like zooming in and out, almost like that kind of slight drunk effect you have in like other games. Everything kind of pulses around.
I guess that's just character movement linked to the character's head, which is bobbling. When I look at this house, it kind of looks stable-ish.
Well, I mean, now that you cleansed the island, everything's going to be stable. But no, when you have that, it's the islands that aren't cleansed has like that woozy, I'm intoxicated kind of a visual effect that they added for the cursed island.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was trying to describe earlier.
Oh wait, I can
Yeah,
actually
cleansed
summon in
island-
my ship.
Thankfully, you don't have all of that. Whoa, what was that?
I think that was my ship island, which is actually exactly the same as this
Everything-
one, but it has some structures on it.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
just keep on building
it
just a
kind of
bit.
like it lagged a little bit like a ship in Space Engineers is streaming in, and then there was this bright glow, like something was burned to flame or set aflame.
Hmm. You can't fly over here unless you have. Actually, there are 3 stones on that, and they will all unlock new things for you that you don't have yet. You should
Yeah,
catch
I
those
found
on the.
one.
Oh, hang on. Let me help you with the others. And for everybody, excuse the lack of pants. I gave mine to Serenity.
Oh yeah, one of the things that probably should be rekeyed, or I probably should rekey, is the when you're in your inventory, the equip key is E and the destroy key is R. And they are very close to each other, and I am always not having my hand in the right place for the keyboard. And I am always like pressing the wrong one accidentally, and I deleted my pants.
And I don't think you can get these again. Just the stones. One is behind the waterfall, I know that one. One was inside where we got out from the first place we landed. And there should be one more.
Oh, there's-
Hang on, let me
yeah, I
see if
got
I
one
can
more that
find it.
somewhere down here. I think I might have had the one underneath already learned.
Yeah, there's one up here. Where I am, roughly. Is this the one you got?
Yes, that's the one that I know I got just recently.
Alright, did you get the one in the, the original hole where we spawned in the game?
I believe so.
Right, then I won't go in. Hang on. There's a third one at the bottom of the waterfall. And I guess you kind of found it already.
Yeah, I went to the waterfall. Not seeing anything except I'm drowning. There we go. Oh, there it is.
Hang on, let me check the... Oh no, I can only...
Phone kite.
I can only check my settings when I'm stationary on an island. Give me a
And
second.
something else I thought
folks.
was kind of a strange thing that they did was they have the action button. You hold it for a second when you're looking down, and that's how you lay down. They don't have like a key like X or controller.
Yes, I
Controller or
noticed that
something
too.
like that.
I didn't know how or why they did that one, but it's actually like something that you can do. Like find a nice vista, you look down, you lay down, and you just lollygagging under a tree. I guess
Yeah, I mean
that's a very interesting
it's
concept.
nice, but it's weird that they have it keyed that way because you can be looking at something on the ground and want to grab it, and just one slight nudge and you're laying down instead of grabbing something or activating something.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it was kind of odd of it.
Yeah, let me show you the garden then. It's not technically a garden, but it's a garden-ish. Also, I don't know how to make the chat go away.
Oh yeah, that's would be nice.
When you fly, do you see a home icon
No, I do not.
Yeah, then it's my island. I'm not sure if you can summon in yours, or it can only be one home island at the
Where you're at.
time.
Have you?
Hang on, I can actually give you permission to summon in yours if you want to. But I'm not sure if it only allows one home per session or one home per player. Yeah, wait, this one is also teaching me new tech. What the heck? Wool guff sail. Well, we don't have that much wool yet. And in this session we have not discovered the islands yet. Oh, and it's random. Okay. And let me see if I can find Serenity. I no longer see you. Oh, there you are. 170 meters. Flying high as a kite. You got an achievement.
Yeah, fly consecutively for 1,000 meters.
Oh, I didn't get that one yet.
No. I wonder if I can like hover. There's no fall damage I noticed, which is for better or worse.
I did not get that achievement yet. You were probably higher. I put out some of the things already that I discovered. Basically, straw pickup, wool, stockpile. This thing will make compost. You need a compost to create these plots, but the plots are basically an unlock. So I was running here like an idiot trying to plant things, and it turns out I don't actually had the plots unlocked. Give me a sec, I have this basket that I will need. And with the basket I need to water my plants. Interestingly, you don't need to pick up water. It will use the water that is in your inventory.
How do you drop down hay bales
Build,
without just dropping?
and in build there's something called storage thing, the second one from the right.
Oh.
And it says hay stockpile, and it has multiple. One is bigger, and if you press 3 it will get progressively smaller, and then you can put down a small one.
Okay, I see.
Once you picked up one and you have some in your inventory, you can get over to one of the sheep and you can feed them. I can pet it. It looks okay. Basically, they don't need feed. They only need feed after you cut the wool off of them. You cut the wool off, and then they need feed to basically grow a new one. But if they are like fed and not, you didn't cut the wool off, then they are just okay, going around and pooping up the place.
Yeah, sounds like that. Man. Man.
There's a third one too. Oh wow. You pick that one up. And I think no chickens, but there are pheasants.
Yeah, pheasants are kind of like chickens. They just fly.
Yeah, they give egg, I think. I have not found any yet.
They taste about the same. Yeah. Oh, look, chest. vault over here. Yeah.
I have not figured out how to remove
gonna-
these shells.
Oh, I have an idea. Need a harpoon gun and shoot him.
We play too much Valheim.
Oh, our space engineers has harpoon guns too.
Kind of. See if you can pick up the flying tech from this anchor here on my base. It's on top where the controls are.
What is it?
The anchor. Here.
I can collect water.
Oh, so the anchor is used for you. What about the anchor on the neighboring island? Eh. This one. The neighboring island is exactly the same.
Collect water. Oh, anchor.
Latin sail.
See it. Okay, I learned a rudder.
Nice. Yeah, so that's basically it. If you do you have the quest markers for your stuff? Because mine are already completed for like basic island shipbuilding.
I don't see any quest markers.
It should be in your top left, I think, if you have any quests to complete. For me, it was something like, okay, put down a home kite, put down sails, put down lifters, put down rudders. Wait, hang on, let me check something. Despawn home island. Did I? Alright, so at despawn. Now if you have like your own home island, you can pull that one in. Or you can take this one over if you don't have any yet. Have you built your own flying island yet?
How do you activate, like, you're finding a menu that I don't know.
B. B is for building, but if you claimed an island already, like put a home kite on it, you can pull that in with, you go to tab and the last menu is ship, and there should be the name of your home island, and you can just spawn it in.
Oh, only one home island may be spawned at once.
Yeah, but I despawned mine.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe. I do not have one. I was just finally able to read.
Alright, then I guess you can build a home kite on this one and claim it as your home island. And this is as good as any. I don't think you have a favorite at the moment. Press B, go to the ship sail thingy, and then put down something called home kite.
The only thing I have is a rudder. Oh.
Oh, you don't
I do
have
have
home
a
kite
home
yet?
kite. I do. I just need some cloth almost looks like, and some rope.
Oh, hang on, let me see if I can throw you some. F to drop. There you go. It's here.
I'm missing a rope.
Right, hang on, I probably have that one too. F to drop. There you go. If you want to dismantle the storage space, you need to use the hammer and right click and then left click. I think. Like hold left click, I mean hold right click and then left.
I need
When
to
it's
get into
a-
building mode first.
No, I don't think
There.
you do, yeah.
Yeah, I have to
Here,
get into
here.
building mode, otherwise when I click it, it just gets into it.
Rope, rope,
My controls feel a little bit.
rope, rope.
Um, yeah, my controls might be a little messed up because I've been trying to change the controls to how I normally have it, but it doesn't recognize mouse buttons.
And then I guess in single player you would have got the message that hey, you need a wheel, you need a lifter, and you need a sail. I guess you need like 3 sails, technically.
Alright,
How I put
don't
it
have any
is,
of those.
I put it like that is my front of my island and this is my cockpit, so I kind of put a wheel here. Hang on, let me have you out with that. Ship things, wheel. You can kind of just put it somewhere here. Technically you can rebuild it, I think, later. Oh, you must first be trusted by this island's owner. Do you trust me, Serenity?
I don't know
There.
how to activate that though.
I think ask and auto teleport and home island interaction. I think you kind of need to click it on my name. I mean ask and you see my name and yours.
Yep, that should be it.
Nice. I can kind of make it a bit fancier than mine was. I had this idea that it should be on a platform, at least a little bit. Look professional.
Professional? I don't know. I do not know the word.
Oh, wrong button. And then B to build. Shift stuff. Rotate around. Boop. As a thing. Let me hammer in some wood in it. Yep, I cannot get the foliage out of it though. Apologies, this seaweed will be in here forever. And then, I think you will need some sails. And when you look at the sails, there is a blue circle in the middle. That's basically the direction of your the wheel. Oh, that was a sneeze. And that white notch needs to be aligned with the blue circle. That's how your sail will catch the most thing, the most wind. And if you get to the wheel now and start using it, you see these things at the bottom right, and basically that tells you that you don't have a rudder, you don't have a means to move this island up and down, and you don't have enough sails to lift it. So we need to build more of those things. But check it yourself, try to grab on the wheel. In the bottom right it starts flashing. It says that you don't have enough sails and rudders, and that lifter thing is. Once we build like 2 or 3 more, after that you should be able to move the island. I think the rudder was pretty easy, that only needed wood. Let me put down a few. The rudder doesn't need any like directional thing, so you can put them wherever. Alright, now if you look at your rudder again, it should be rather good. You should be able to like turn the island now.
You can.
Yeah, but it cannot go up and down or forward and backward. So let me see what I need for the thing. I think I need a rope. Alright, I crafted a bunch. The sail. Let me put down a big sail like this. I don't think I have seen this one yet. This one needs to be aligned like this. Okay, check the sails. Do we have enough sails now to go backward and forward?
No.
No,
Just short.
barely below it. Alright, let me put on these triangular ones. Oh, I need more rope for that. Hang on. Tab, crafting, things, rope. And it should be unobstructed, kind of. I'm missing resources, and that resource is magic stone. I might need to take a few from here. The stones that have these line carving around them, those are magic stones. They glow blue at night, and if you fully mine them out, they give you this blue magic stone thing called windstone.
I just got some of them.
And that's the one you need to craft. This one. Alright, I put down 2 more sails. This should be enough. Let me check. Hey, we adjust the boat, but we don't have anything to lift it up and down. That will be the next thing. And that is... E. And this one. Ooh, and that needs 3 magic stones. Do you have magic stones?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I can build one. I'm not sure how much that will be. The stuff. I put them out here. I'm not sure if they're supposed to be somewhere. Let me check if one is enough. I think no, but I don't actually know how this game works. No, I need one more lifty things to go up and down. Which means more rope and more windy stones. There was one more here that I can mine. And I can craft some rope in my inventory. Then B, lifty thing. Boop. Alright, we should be fully mobile. But we kinda need a direction as usual. So let me see if I can make a map table. The map table will tell us where we should go. B, and only needs just rope and stuff. I put it behind the wheel so you can always see where we are.
Okay.
And if you click on it and press E, you can basically select islands you haven't been at. Like that one. And it should glow very, very brightly. If you wanna do the honors and drive us there.
Yeah, just remember. Alright. I was grabbing some windstone, and I found a spot that has a really cool room to it.
Oh, nice.
You might actually kind of like this island.
Oh, if you like that island better, we can dismantle stuff and move it over there.
This one's just a little bit busy as well. Oh, there's a thing I can run from. Hold on, this is one of those takes a very long time learning experiences. But I cannot skip this learning experience, if that is insane.
Yeah, I know, it's horrible. They don't even narrate it.
Oh, I discovered a helm. Okay.
Yeah, and if you don't see it yet, in single player you should actually get a quest that you need to discover all the basic elements, which are the sail, the lifter thingy, the rudder and the wheel. And when you build all of that, then your island can be moved.
Okay. Oh, more More learning.
Yeah, I think there are 2 on these,
Let you learn.
but they actually solved it pretty well. Oh, beacons! A new discovery, interesting. Yeah, I also get new discoveries from it, but I actually...
Oh, well,
I lie down too. We can sleep the night away. Or at least we're supposed to. I guess it is not working yet. I got a buff code at peace. Oh no. I never agreed to that.
okay, so you just gotta buff the... Oh, there's barnacles.
Yeah, I don't think you can remove them. I was trying it with everything that I have and they are not removable.
Rude.
There's something at top as well, I think.
Yeah, the inside part that I unlocked was pretty cool, but it was not cool for the busyness. The busyness went down to like kind of choppy. A table map.
Bermuda sail. Okay. So they really made some sail types.
I need to find some charcoal. How do you make that? Any light fires? I did not notice the fire pit being a thing.
You can make like a cooking fire, but I did not figure out yet how to make charcoal.
Figured that's how you'd make it.
Yeah, knowing this game, it has a charcoal maker.
Well, that would make sense.
Stone foundation. Cool. I didn't know. I was looking for new shapes, but I didn't actually sketch the stone foundation yet. And this looks like a stone cooking place, but I cannot sketch it. It's probably because it's destroyed.
I can't even remove it. It's a built-in.
Leaf lantern. Oh, this will look good. This look very good on your island. Hanging leaf
Now I get
lantern.
leaf.
Is it like a double leaf lantern? And there are multiple styles for it.
Oh, there's a flat-looking one. That's kind of cool.
I sketched it. Now we can build it at your place.
Oh. This one's got a cool tower. Oh, it's got a tower with a spot to put. So it looks like a bonfire, but it only allows me to pickaxe it.
Oh yeah, I noticed that too. It gives you a lot of charcoal.
Oh, well then. I'll pickaxe it. Yay, I got charcoal. Oh, and I got more paper.
Stone rounded wall. Ooh,
Oh, it's
stone
got a
archway.
spiral
Oh, I'm
stair.
not having any paper. Have you seen any paper around? They look like
Yeah, I have it.
notebooks.
Yeah, I just grabbed one.
Let's see if I find another.
A blue beetle.
Oh,
Well,
I
here,
found
I
a
have some
worm.
paper.
This is the first worm I found.
Making a blue paper. There you go. You can have 2 pieces of paper.
Oh, thank you. That will help me chart these roundy pieces. Oh, there's a round window piece too. I used up your 2 pieces of paper.
Oh, so
This would have been too good.
these burnt pieces of wood.
I forgot the stairs.
So there's burnt pieces of wood that you can cut down for charcoal.
Well, my problem is not charcoal, it's paper. Technically there's oh, there's one. Okay. Technically there's a way to... this is a large wooden platform. But let me get over to this stone. Jeez Louise. My mouse having all kinds of issues in the last 2 days. I was trying to... I'm going to sleep mode for the night and it is not waking up properly. My PC is not able to find it. Kind of getting back to the old age when I wish I would have, you know, not wireless devices.
Oh, corded stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a paper up here. I can't seem to get up there. There we go. Kind of cool. I wish you could have... So, I like the game of how they have, but one thing that I would change is I would allow you to build airships rather than build, or to make your island an airship.
I mean, technically you can have a very small island. In one of these there will be an example of that. And you can just build basically an entire ship around a very small chunk of island.
I guess that makes sense, but like looking at these broken ship pieces, like that would just be fantastic. Like little, like this right here, it's like a small little ship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not something I can
Yeah, I
sketch
think
at the
that would be
moment.
cool.
But yeah,
To build
they
like
might
a little
add it
airship
later.
like that would be cool.
Picked up a worm.
There's a wee little waterfall island there.
Oh, this looks like
Is it
somebody's
really small?
grave. And I'm rubbing the stones off of it. By the way, if you didn't know, control is take all from inventories.
Oh, yeah. I learned that because I instinctively push control a click to grab everything. I think that's a Valheim thing. It is rather odd that when I'm chopping down trees, the first interaction is the punch with my left hand. And then it chops with the right hand. I don't understand why somebody thought that was a fun idea.
And they have some weird ideas, that's for sure. Oh, I can use the
I mean,
axe to break down the stone thingies. And it gives me back 3 pieces of wood. I'm not sure I'm okay with that. And this was a ship before. Where I am standing, there's actually the wheel for it.
yeah, well, there's a wheel for it on the other spot too. Okay, I was stuck for a second. Continually following. Yeah, the other one was very similar to that, but it had 2 sail sets.
Huh. Paper. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, so you wanna keep this island?
I like it, but I'm fine with not keeping it. It's a little bit busy. As much as I love the look of it, and like this stone tower is like fantastic. Oh, there's a chest tower here. Yeah, like the stone tower is fantastic. I love it. But the busyness is not the best.
Well, we can look
What
for
is
another
the
one.
giant light?
The giant light is basically something
it's-
that I marked on the map room of the home station. This is kind of
Okay.
annoying. You can only have one home base, but if you are not the owner of that home base, you don't know where the home base is.
Yeah, one of the complaints I saw somebody having on Steam is that if you just join someone's game, like, you immediately just can't do anything. Like, you have to specifically be given, like, access for, like, everything.
Oh, what? I found sugar beet. Okay. I knew. In my single player, I was basically trying to get back to the initial area because by the time I get through the first portion of the map, I kind of know what to look for and how to restore islands and that sort of things. And when I was in this region, after starting out in single player, I didn't know any of that, so I kind of left loot in there and I left things that I could be sketching down. So yeah. You want to take this as your island?
I guess I could.
Alright then. Yeah, I start moving stuff. I see the home island now. I start moving things from there to here. Hmm?
Can you... I'm curious if you can spawn in multiple home islands.
No, I think no. You even read it out when you said that only one home island can be in there for. Per player. But yeah, hang on, let me see if I can put down some storage. Yeah, missing resources. What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing fine wood. Oh no. What about some lesser? Oh no, this one needs 10. linen thing.
What I never figured out too is so I can build the frames, but I can't build any further.
Oh, you just use the hammer, and if you look at it, it shows wood something something, and you hit it, and it will.
Oh no, it's the same as the axe. So for some reason, I don't know why it's set this way, but I have to hold E and then click to
Mhm.
do any activation. So like when I'm chopping down trees or anything like that, I have to hold E and then click. I can't just click.
Hmm.
I think it's when I was screwing with the settings trying to keybind my buttons. I think I messed something up. It doesn't look like there's like a reset button on your keybinds.
B and storage. I can only place one very small one. Disappointing. Let me put in some things just to clear some space. The reason why people wanna build on slightly bigger islands is, I guess, because you do need to keep an ecosystem. If you wanna keep a sheep, that kinda needs some space.
I noticed that when you break an ecosystem, it kind of gets all weird. Like it doesn't want to
Yep.
function.
Dang it, I think my game crashed.
Yeah,
Server
mine
was
did too.
closed. What?
Server
Oh no.
server.
Right, that was not the code. Hang on. Let me figure out the correct one. I kind of forgot already. And I need to get back to start and end just for a wee second of so we need to this. Hang on, folks.
Can you hear it?
There's no
The
server.
whisper in the
What
wind.
the heck? G portal.
It brought you here to begin anew.
Right in the middle of my stream.
What will you make of this new world? Will you claim the skies like those before
Take a
you,
little bit of
or
time.
will you chart a better?
A thing out of this. Sorry, I will reduce the voice. The server is crashing, error loading in the server. Come on, G portal.
Even in this shattered world, a home can be made. Although broken, the land provides. Within the stories of your ancestors lies a path and a warning. You are not the first to seek answers, but will you reach them? Will you listen? Can you hear it? The wind remembers.
I'm sorry, this might take a wee second. I'm making a ticket for a
Can you hear it?
G portal support
Whisper in
to rely on them, their expertise.
it brought you here.
Yeah,
Begin
expected.
What will you make of this new world? Will you
I wanna say this is an early access game, but if you ask money for it, early access is not an excuse to release something that is crashing and not working, and the servers are crashing under it, and there's memory leak issues and all that stuff that this game has. The annoying thing is that it would be a fairly interesting game as you restore islands and go from place to place. But you know, we can't do much with it if it is having an identity crisis.
Yeah.
I can't even restart it, I think, because... Wait, can I? Server will restart now, okay. Technically there was an external button before the server is loading in to restart it. And now it is doing a restart. Give me a second, see if that will help. It's blinking with orange.
Will you claim the skies like those before it, or will you chart a better path?
Still blinking. I want to give updates on this, but I don't actually have too much until the server is fixed, sorry.
Even in this shattered world, a home can be made. Although broken, the land provides.
Well, if it's not
Within the story
working
of
out, I'm not
masters
against
lies a path.
shifting gears. I will say I'm getting kind of close to my... I don't know how to describe it.
You are not
My
the
eyes
first
going
to see
cross-eyed.
answers, but
Yeah.
will you reach them?
For this game.
Will you listen?
Well, alright. If the server is not getting fixed, I don't wanna torture your eyes with it. Such a shame.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun, but it definitely is,
Can you hear it? The whisper in the
it's kind of like Raft. It's like a fun game. It's fun for a little bit, but it's
it brought you here.
definitely something that if I play for too long, I notice that I'm...
What will you make of
It's like VR, I think. Like some people can't play VR for them in like a few
will you
minutes.
claim the skies like
Which I actually
There,
probably should
there's a third
get a
person mode in
VR
it if
unit
you
just
press
so I can
F4.
train myself better. Oh, I've tried third person mode. It still is about... Actually, I think it was almost worse. It's focusing on things
a home can be made.
like with these games. It's me focusing on a bunch of different things around, and when they're not fluid, like they're very choppy, it's hard for me to keep focus.
And a warning.
It's almost like a good example to recreate what's going on is
First to seek answers.
walk actually carefully if you can, so you don't hurt your leg,
Will you
but
listen?
walk across the room and shake your head side to side while trying to walk forward. And that's about the same symptom.
The wind remembers.
Or close your eyes and shake your head and try to walk forward.
There's actually a
That's
camera
about...
shake slider somewhere in the settings too. You may try moving that to 0 and
the
see.
first thing I do, the very first thing I do on any game is disable any camera shake, any weird things that might have issues. That's why, like, I was really upset with Raft because they have a seasickness mode to where you actually can turn it off, but it only minimizes it. It doesn't completely stop that sloshing. Like when you stop your character and it kind of like
Claim the skies.
still rotates left and right very slowly side to side like that. that messes me up so bad. That's why in this game, when I went into the mushroom area and I stopped outside
Oh,
the door in the little
fucking G
house I found,
Porta.
and I looked
Sorry.
outside, and
Even in this shattered world,
it started like kind of like
can be made.
woozing. I was like, whoa, nope, I'm done. And I shut the game off. That was it. I actually went and laid down for the rest of the day.
The stories
I didn't do anything else. Like it hit me hard.
The reply to my ticket. The hardware
Connection
has
portal.
restarted to apply updates. Please allow 20-30 minutes to process the complete. And it just, without any notification, just kick the server out.
but will you reach them? Will you
Oh,
listen?
yeah. Well, they want to prioritize the updates so you have the best optimized experience possible,
The wind
regardless if you're in a giant battle somewhere in your server, something very important happening.
can you hear it? The whisper in the wind. It brought you here to begin anew. What will you make of this new world? Will you claim
Well, I
its
guess that
size
was the
or is it
stream.
for you?
Sweet and short. I have not planned it to be 2 hours, or even though you said you kinda, that is your limit with this game. I
Yeah, about an
I
hour to
guess,
2 hours, I think.
yeah, the bugs and the server crashes are making your wish come true.
Even in this shattered world,
Well,
Yeah,
I
I'm
think,
not
can be
sorry,
I'm
go
not
ahead.
complaining on that.
although
So
broken
I'm not complaining on that.
Hmm.
within the stories
Hmm.
of your ancestors.
Well, in any case, I promised a short look into this game, and short look it indeed is. Thanks for joining, and I guess
You are not
we
the
will
first
figure
to
out a
seek
way
these
to
answers, but will you reach them?
either play something else or do something else. This was a short look at Aloft. Thanks everyone who is tuning in or watching this later on. See you folks in the next one.
Yep.
Bye bye!
Thank you. Bye-bye.